This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Now, there's an article here by Eddie Hearn on Sky Sports. I'm not going to go through his entire speech. There's no need for it all. I'll just give you guys, in a nutshell, exactly what it is that he's saying. But if anybody wants to go read his full statement, if you haven't heard it before, it'll be in the description box as always. But of course, wait for this video to finish. Drop your comments below and go give it a read. Now, when it comes to Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, because there's been some speculative talk, should we say. I've been speculating myself. I know many of you guys have as well, where it's a case of, are Team Fury looking to bypass Dillian Whyte, as in the mandatory, and go straight into an Anthony Joshua fight? Now, while we can't quite rule that out, looking at what Eddie Hearn is saying, Fury will take on Wilder maybe towards November kind of time. Dillian Whyte is then due for his mandatory position in February, and then the Joshua Fury fight in the summer. So there's quite a big gap between November and the summer. So Dillian Whyte will slot in quite nicely. So from that point of view, I think that will settle a lot of people down, that's for sure. Obviously, a lot of people saying that Dillian Whyte, he shouldn't be bypassed. He's been waiting for far too long, all that kind of stuff. And that's cool. And I'm one of you. Okay, for me, I want to see Dillian Whyte versus Tyson Fury. But again, let's be realistic, and I'll keep on saying it, and I will forever be saying it until all these tasks are completed. Fury still needs to beat Wilder. No guarantees, we would favour him. Dillian still needs to beat Povetkin. We would favour him. Still no guarantees. And same with Anthony Joshua. So don't be surprised if all three of these guys win their next fight. Don't be surprised if 1, 2, or maybe all three of them lose their next fight. So all this talk about Joshua Fury for Undisputed, all this kind of thing, it never materialise, and that's the unfortunate reality of it. But of course, people do want something to look forward to, especially in these kind of times. Is it jumping the gun or presuming too much by signing this 2-fight deal, or well, not signing, but agreeing on the financials and the fact that it's a 2-fight deal? Based on the fact that, is Eddie Hearn, is he presuming that Fury is going to get past Wilder and Dillian Whyte? I mean, listen, you wouldn't bet against Tyson Fury on doing that. Of course you wouldn't. But again, it's heavyweight boxing. You wouldn't put it past either Wilder or Dillian Whyte beating Fury. You just never know. If the Fury that turns up against Otto Wallin, well, there's no guarantees that he's going to see round 12, is there? But hey, you never know. Tyson Fury is, of course, a very, very special fighter. Same with Joshua. We know that he's been vulnerable in the past. He's been clipped quite a few times. And, of course, he ended up losing to Andy Ruiz Jr. So, again, let's not write off Kubrat Pulev. So there's so many different situations that could happen. But right now, I think that this will settle a lot of people who are quite confused as to what's going on, where there's enough of a gap between the Fury-Wilder fight happening to the Joshua-Fury fight happening. There's a big enough gap where Dillian Whyte can slot in. Tyson Fury, I'm sure he doesn't want to be sat around in his hands. But again, he does only have 2 fights left on his deal with ESPN and Top Rank. Of course, the fourth one, because it's a 5-fight deal, will be against Wilder. Then you can have one more fight, which would be on ESPN Top Rank. Bob Arum and everything would love that to be Anthony Joshua, because that's what's going to generate the most money, let's be real. But if he's going to be fighting Dillian Whyte, that will be his final fight on ESPN and Top Rank. Unless, of course, he's going to be extending the deal, which he may well do. Who knows what kind of offer that then we're putting in. But anyway, that's the update. That, going by what Eddie Hearn's saying, he's not looking to have Fury fight Wilder and then go straight into Anthony Joshua. In his mind, it's a case of fight Wilder, then fight Dillian Whyte. If you get past them two, then come see Joshua. That seems to be it. Or if Deontay Wilder's injured, can't make the fight date, for some example, get Fury Whyte on now. Get it done. So anyway, that's what's going on. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up. Subscribe. Catch you all in the next video.